And I'm going to tell you a story about suffering that occurred to me and how God helped me through it and how I'm a changed person.
I chciałbym Wam właśnie opowiedzieć o cierpieniu, jakiego ja doświadczyłam w swoim życiu i jak Bóg pomógł mi przez nie przejść i jak teraz jestem inną, zmienioną osobą.
I'm pretty sure that it's the same in Poland as in the United States. The media can really consume your mind. It poses images of how girls should look, and it could be a problem. And it could really mess with your mind. Girls strive to look this certain way, or have to buy these certain clothes, for an example. Well, when I was in, I think it would be equivalent to your first year in school, I suffered from an eating disorder. And I wanted to look so skinny. I thought that was how I should look because that's how the media is saying I should look. I should look like these girls in the magazines or in movies. So I would compare myself to these girls or my friends, and I didn't like the way I looked, so I would not eat at all. I would starve myself. This went on for about a year, and I became so skinny that my face was turning white and I was starting to lose hair, and my bones would stick out on my beard, and my potassium level dropped, and I was at risk of going into anemic shock. Aside from the physical aspects of my disorder, I was literally in a corner. I had no friends. I suffered from depression and anxiety. I was just in a hole, and I had no hope in my life. At this point in time, I was not devoted at all to Christ. One day I decided that I should probably get some help. It was my decision plus my mom's decision. So I went to a therapist, and she helped me change my lifestyle. I gained back 50 pounds. But I still felt that something was missing inside of me. And so now this is probably around between my second and third year of Lyceum. So physically I was normal, but I still wasn't really connecting that well with friends, and like I said, something was missing. And one day, a friend from my school, her name is Meredith, invited me to come to our youth group. And I had nothing better to do, so I decided to go and check it out. And it was decent. I had been wondering about Christ for a long time. I had a lot of questions, so the first time that I went, I was still getting used to it, so I decided to go another time. And the second time that I went, we split up into smaller groups called quads. So it was more of a connected circle where you could open yourself up. And one of the sponsors had said how he had suffered in the past, and he found salvation through Christ. And at that moment I knew that going to Christ could change my life. I met with this man after the youth group, and I talked with him and his wife, and we set up a time so I could meet with him. I met with his wife, Mindy, and her friend, and they essentially led me to Christ. They showed me what it was like to have a relationship with God. From that day on, my entire life changed. I found fulfillment in my life, and I am so much more optimistic. They gave me this Bible right here. And I learned that Christ looks on the inside, not on the outside. It's about your character, how you live your life, and not being focused on worldly things. I have a verse in here. No, hey. Look at that. It's my life verse that I'm so focused on. It's 1 Thessalonians 4, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 9 to 11. It says, "For God did not appoint us to suffer wrath, but to receive salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. He died for us so that whether we are awake or asleep, we may live together with Him. Therefore encourage one another and build up each other just as in fact you are doing."
To jest następne. Gdyż Bóg nie przeznaczył nas na gniew, lecz na osiągnięcie zbawienia przez Pana naszego Jezusa Chrystusa, który umarł za nas, abyśmy czy czuwamy, czy śpimy, razem z Nim żyli. Dlatego napominajcie się nawzajem i budujcie jeden drugiego, co też czynicie.
And so here I am today. I would not be here if it weren't for Christ.